Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be showing you how to maintain summer classes with work and one to maintain a social life. I decided to choose this because I understand it's difficult for a lot of people to be able to manage multiple things at one time. I feel like I have shown myself mastery in this topic because I've been required to do it with my job since I was 15 years old. And over time, I've learned many skills in this area to help me teach others how to do the same as myself. Along with that, a lot of these things tend to cause a lot of stress and burnout, and it's important that I can make this process a little bit easier for everybody. And let's get right into it. Materials I need. You're first going to need a notebook. This is going to be done to first write out a rough sketch of everything that you have to do, and you'll utilize that later on. Scheduling, this is a work schedule. You want to have that written down in the notebook, and you want to have your friends' schedules and their availability written down, and any family events or gatherings that you want to have written down as well. Another thing you want to have down is the classwork due dates and meeting times. This is important when after you put in your work schedule, your friends' availability, and family time, it's important to have those due dates available. That way you can schedule your work accordingly. Any time for other activities you would like to do. So this would be if you enjoy playing video games, if you enjoy going to the beach, if you enjoy surfing. It's important to have these things written down with also doing stuff that you enjoy. And also having that time to yourself as well is important. The calendar is probably the most important thing, because that's also, it can be a digital calendar or it can be a calendar you buy at the store. This will be done to coordinate all four of these things into a calendar to be able to manage your day the most effective way possible. And you also need to have, that's not on here, you need to have the capabilities to do this. If you're not in the right headspace, maybe you need to cut down on hours at work to save yourself a little bit more time. This will obviously prevent stress and burnout from happening, which can affect every other aspect of this list. It's important to do this also so you understand multitasking, the ability to get more done in the same amount of time. This can be really effective when you're in a crunch and you have many things that you need to do in a short period of time. This tool will be very effective in order to help you. Let's say, for example, you have work from 8 to 2, 4 days a week, and you want to hang out with friends one of those days a week that you're not working, and you want to hang out with family 3 days a week, doing either an event, going to dinner, having family time, etc. The important thing to remember is you can have that family time on those 3 of those work days. Right after work, you spend dinner with your family, you go to an evening time activity, you go to a gathering. This can all get everything done in one day. And then if you have class, it's important that you can schedule those classes on that 4th work day afterward, or if you want to hang out with friends after that 4th work day. It's important to remember that you can still organize your class stuff on those other 3 days that you don't have anything going on, because you've already covered your friends' time, family time, and your work time. And what you got left is school and other activities you enjoy doing. Obviously, this method, you have 3 days that way to get any classwork done that you need to do for the week. And it also opens the opportunity if you want to do extra work, get a jump start on the next week, save yourself more time for the following weeks to come, and eventually maybe even shorten yourself a whole week. Creating this balance, again, will prevent burnout. It'll bring less stress in your life because then you're not worried about when or what time you need to get things done in this amount of time. And it will definitely put you in a happier mood because it's putting your mind at ease over what time you're going to get stuff done, and over whether you're even going to finish. That can save you a lot of comfort and support. And even though sometimes all this stuff can be overwhelming or stressful, if there is a way, you must have a plan of attack similar to this one in order to be successful.